Hi, Claire McFee here for Toddlers to Teens TV and creator of the Organise Your Life Organiser. Today I wanted to talk about an interesting parenting topic on TV time, computer time, video game time with your kids. I know it can be an easy trap to fall into, and I've certainly fallen into it myself sometimes in the past, with letting the TV, etc., be a little bit of a babysitter when you're really busy, and especially when the weather's cold. I find that's the worst time of year, over winter, when it's a bit cold and the kids just want to cuddle up on the couch and watch some TV. But before you know it, it can turn into a ridiculous amount of TV where, especially if the kids are watching it before school, they can watch several hours a day, which is just way above the recommended daily amount. So I know it can be hard, and your kids certainly won't be happy about the new rules you might be enforcing, but believe me, from experience, they will get used to it, and the benefits are absolutely enormous. So look, even the research tells us, I'll read you here from a bit of research I've come across, is that a lot of TV computer time equates to less time connecting with others and learning various skills. And research is showing that this is impacting numerous skills and abilities our kids should possess and used to possess. If you don't want your child to be part of these statistics, then setting some limits and sticking to them is really important when it comes to this. So one of the my organiser topics is obviously TV, movie, computer, etc. journal. So that if you need that little reminder of, okay, how much are they actually watching, and writing it down, because it's probably way more than you think. It's like the alcohol journal we talked about another time, that, it's usually way more than you think. So it's a wake-up call, and you go, right, that is a bit ridiculous, so let's make some changes and we'll cut back. So, write your child's name down, what the different activities that they're doing that are all, related to that kind of thing, technology. Start time, end time, and the hours for the total, and then make some changes and then do it again whenever it suits, and then compare. You're not going to have to do that all the time. I don't have to use that list anymore. I think I may have done it once. Otherwise, if you're good with that kind of thing and you can remember, that should be enough as well. So I remember when my kids got into a bit of a bad habit. I think it was when we were building a house and everything was just a bit nuts, and it was just one of those, okay, just to prevent any arguments, we'll let them watch some telly in the morning. But they were often not ready for school in time, and that caused arguments and stress in the mornings, which is not a great way to start the day, as we know. So we put the foot down ages ago and said no TV at all in the mornings, full stop. And as I said before, definitely not happy, but the difference it made was absolutely huge to our morning routine. So it's a bit of a no-brainer, but yeah, you just got to stick to your guns and reward them in other ways for doing the right thing. And if you do this, you can watch this and this, or if you get ready this morning without any issues, then you'll be able to do X, Y, Z, just to sort of get through that initial period and see how you go. And another thing that I noticed when we also started cutting back the time they watch TV, after school and at night time, was that just, the amount of toys our kids all have is just insane. But how often do they actually get played with properly, and to the extent that they can be, to extend themselves and learn more skills like I talked about before. Often they just sit there doing nothing. So what I noticed that just happened, apart from the kids, initially saying I'm bored, blah blah, and wanting me to sort of fill the gap, they started playing with their things more, whether it was that Lego set or construction set, or using their coloured pens and textures and crayons and all things that hardly ever get touched, pasting and cutting and pasting type of stuff, puzzles, books, etc. The list goes on. They really started using their things well, which was just so nice to see, so that they're not just sitting there doing nothing, and then you're giving them away to friends with younger kids or to the op shop, and sort of think, that actually hardly got used at all, and it's because of how much TV and other screen time that they were having. So that's a huge plus, and the kids just get used to it. So mine have sort of maybe an hour a day during weekdays now, and it used to be a lot more, which is embarrassing to admit, but yeah, it can creep up to you, and it happens to all of us. So give it a go. have a bit of a journal, write down what's happening with your kids and their TV screen time, and then make a comparison. See the difference in your children after the initial, this isn't fair thing, and see what happens. We've got lots more tips on, family time and rewarding your kids and being organised in your home with your family, and how to get the kids organised on our website. So pop over there to organiseyourlife.com.au, subscribe to our newsletter where we have heaps of extra tips on a regular basis and lots of competitions. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you soon.